Hey, what's up, soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome to my full, concise Easter egg guide for Tagger TOTEN DLC 4 of Black Ops 4. Now, I spent a ton of time making this video as clear and concise as possible, so if you do enjoy, please do me a favor and drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you do end up subscribing, let me know down below in the comment section so I can thank you personally. I'm going to be referencing a few different videos that are also down in the description. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into it. I love my intro still. So anyways, guys, let's go to the lighthouse approach. We're gonna get the rock that is stuck inside of the cave. You grab that thing, you bring it up to our boy the hermit at the top of the lighthouse. He's going to take that thing and basically turn on the lighthouse. Now you need to make sure you have all the switches turned on. There's one in the docks, which is the spawn room. There's one through the sun deck into the bridge, which is at the top or third level of the boat. And the last and final one is going to be in the human infusion area, which is at the facility. Now there are 5 different totems around the map, and each totem has 3 challenges. What we need to do is complete 2 full totems, and that is going to be a total of 6 challenges. Now you can get various different rewards. I like to do the one in the frozen crevice, and I also like to do the one at the Forecastle. That's my personal preference. If you want to check out all of the different ones and all the challenges and rewards, I made a video. It'll be linked down below in the description. Then I ended up making some soup as well, which was awesome for our boy at the top of the lighthouse, the hermit. So now once you're done that, guys, you need to go and get the Wonderwaff or wonder weapons that are going to help you. I recommend using the Wonderwaff, and you also need to get the Samantha music box equipment as well for the Easter egg. Then you go back to the top of the lighthouse, and basically the hermit's going to talk, and he's going to give you some dials, a total of 4 of them. If you guys remember the Call of the Dead Easter egg, there was some dials that you needed. So what you're going to do is go to the artifact storage in the back bottom level of the boat, and you're going to place in all of these dials in the 4 different boxes. And essentially what you're going to be doing is just spinning these. Now, if you wanted to know the exact numbers, they are around the map, but instead of doing that, I would just recommend spinning them until you get a ding noise, because it's going to end up being correct. Now you can completely brute force this just by turning them. When you hear the ding noise, make sure it's on the number that dinged on, and you're going to be all set. It's actually very, very easy. But if you want to know the locations, I will have them down in the description as well, because this is very important. So once again, guys, just turn all 4 of the dials, clear out the zombies, and once you're done, you're going to end up hearing the ding noise that sounds like this. All right, so now there's going to be Apothecon Blood speaking, and he's going to tell you different areas you need to go. You're going to be getting 3 different body parts. I ended up getting a bone here in the sunken path. I ended up going over to another area, which is the geological processing, getting a skull, and the last and final place that I ended up going to was actually still at the facility in the decontamination area. Now you need to make sure you have all the dialogue on, and I'm going to have all the different locations down below in the description. Next, you need to build a dynamite bomb, and you're going to be getting the seal of duality. One location is in the specimen storage, one of them is in the geological processing, the next location is going to be at the boathouse. And essentially what you're doing is knifing off the poster. Now the 4th and final location it can be is here through in the ice grotto. And once you get it and you see a small safe behind it, you place the dynamite bomb on it. It's going to explode and blow up and open it for you. And then you can grab what we need, which is the vessel. Now this vessel is going to be used throughout the entire Easter egg. It's very, very important. So what you're going to do is bring it over here into artifact storage, and you place it down on this barrel. Now what's going to end up happening is there's going to be a red orb that is located above, and you keep shooting it until you get a flashing noise. And what this is going to do is send out some orbs that are going to be located around the map. There's 2 of them on the base level of the map, and then 1 of them at the facility. What you do is find one, throw a snowball at it, and then shoot it. Do not get too close, because it will move and make it a lot more difficult for you guys. So I ended up getting these 2 here on the base level of the map. Then I went up to the facility, got this one, threw a snowball, and shot it. So once you do that, then you go back to the room, which is the artifact storage area. You're going to throw snowballs once again at them and shoot them, and it's going to go into the vessel that is on top of that barrel that you placed already. So once again, you throw snowballs at all these, you shoot them, and then eventually you can pick up this vessel that you have. So make sure you place it down, because if you don't and press square on it, you will go down. All right, so once you grab the vessel, you're going to go place it in one of these small fire areas. That's basically like a campfire. You place it in there, then you need to throw one of the Samantha equipment directly at that small little campfire, and eventually what's going to happen is the flames of the fire are going to turn blue, and then eventually once you get through some character quotes of Primus and Ultimus, it's going to turn red, and then you can pick the vessel back up. So once you pick up the vessel, then you're going to make your way all the way to the top of the lighthouse, and our boy is going to give you 2 soapstones, and what you need to do is get one of them to be very, very hot and one of them to be very, very cold. So what we're going to end up doing is bringing it to the spawn area, or the OG spawn of Call of the Dead, and you place them down where they are marked, and then you're going to turn on the trap that is over here. What it's going to do is basically burn both of them. They both are going to be having flames on them, and you know you're doing it correctly if they both are burning. So what you're going to end up doing is grabbing both of these stones again, and you're going to pick both of them up, and then you need to make your way over to the facility, and you're going to place one of them in the machine in the human infusion area. Now you still have one of them burning, so what you need to do is bring this one over here to the upper catwalk area and place it down right where it's marked, and then you're going to end up turning on the ice trap, which is a trap that basically has ice water pouring down on it, and you can get hurt. So once that is done, you can pick it back up, and now it's going to be freezing cold instead of burning hot. So what you're going to do is grab that, and you're going to go place it down in the human infusion area on the other side that you placed, or from where you placed the one that was on fire. You're going to place it, and then there's going to be a fuse that you can grab that needs to be charged. You're going to grab that fuse, and you're going to make your way all the way down to the old Call of the Dead area where the characters were inside, and place that fuse in right there. Then what you need to do, and I recommend doing this from the facility area, it's a lot easier. You need to shoot the basic power lines with a Wonder Waff. So you shoot that one, and as you can see, it's going to spark blue, and then you're going to go on the opposite side of where you shot this one, and there's going to be another one that you need to shoot right there, and they're both going to spark blue, and you know you're doing it correctly. Now what you need to do is go back to spawn, and there's going to be 3 of these basically huge generators that you need to kill an electric zombie next to it, and once you do that, it's going to light up with electricity, and that's basically charging the fuse. So there's one there at the lighthouse area, there's one that is here at the lighthouse station, which is on top of the platform to get into the 3rd level of the lighthouse. And once again, you want to kill the electric zombies so that it charges up. And the last and final one is going to be here at the lighthouse approach next to where you knifed out the rock. And once again, you need to kill one of the electric zombies so that it ends up charging the generator that is located there, or the transformer. And then what you're going to end up doing is going back to where you place the fuse. You press square on the door, and you're going to end up getting the elemental shard, which you're going to end up picking up. And now it's time for the next step. All right, guys, so you're going to go back to the artifact storage area. You're going to place down the device one more time on the barrel, and once again that red orb is going to spawn. You just keep shooting it until you get a flash, and once you get that flash, there are going to be 3 of those red orbs around the map. You throw a snowball at it, you shoot it so it travels back to that room, and there are going to be 2 on the main area of the map just like before, and 1 in the facility area as well. This step is really, really easy to do, especially if you have teammates, because you can have one of them hold a zombie, and you can do it all very, very easily at the end of a round. So you go back to the artifact storage area, throw snowballs at all 3, and shoot all 3 one more time so that it actually goes inside of the device. And then you're going to be bringing it back to the campfire one more time, and you're going to be listening to the quotes of the characters Ultimus and Primus, and it's mostly Dempsey talking the entire time. And honestly, like, all these quotes are really cool. So once again, you got to get rid of all your snowballs so you can throw one of the Samantha devices down, and Samantha's going to spawn. The fire is going to turn blue, and then eventually it will turn red, and that's when you know you can pick up the device. And now it is time to do a lockdown inside of the lighthouse. You're going to bring it up to the hermit. You're going to place it on his thing. Everyone needs to be there in your game to press square. You're going to place it. He's going to take it up, and you're going to do a lockdown inside of the lighthouse. It normally lasts for about a minute, and then it will eventually flash with light, and then you can pick up the device again. And now it is time to do another step, which is a lot of fun. It's just more lockdowns and soul boxes at all 4 of the pack-a-punch machines that are on the map. So now all you have to do is place it inside and get kills, and that's literally all you have to do. If you don't know where the pack-a-punch machine is, all you have to do is look up at the lighthouse, and it's going to shine right where the pack-a-punch machine is. So you just have to do this for all of them. Make sure that you have a lot of ammo before you start this, because you can't get a max ammo after completing each of these unless you get it from a zombie drop, which can happen. So I would recommend running max ammos if you're going to be doing this Easter egg, just in case you may run out of ammo, and it may help you in the boss fight as well. Just keep that in mind, because you're going to be going through rounds while you're doing all of these. So once you get all of those done, then you are literally almost done the Easter egg, which is really, really exciting, and it's a lot of fun. So once again, guys, once that is out, you grab it, and now it is time for the next step, which we're going to be bringing it back to the artifact storage area. This time there's going to be that same exact red orb, and you're going to keep shooting it, and instead of the orbs going around the map, there's just going to be 3 orbs in that room. So once again, you're going to throw the snowballs at those orbs, you're going to shoot them, and they're going to go inside of the device. It is literally repeating the exact same process. You're doing this stuff like over and over, kind of like flying the plane on Mob of the Dead 3 times for that Easter egg. And once again, you're going to grab the device, and now it is time for the last and final campfire that you have to bring this device to. Once again, you need to throw Samantha down as well. Throw all your snowballs, get them out of there so you can throw Samantha's equipment down. And once again, the fire is going to turn blue, and then eventually when it turns red, you can finally pick up the device. And then once you're done that, guys, it is pretty much time for the boss fight, and you are ready to go and all set. So now, once you grab and pick up that device, you are actually going to go over to the sun deck, and you're going to launch over to the golden pack-a-punch machine, and you're going to place that device inside of the machine. So now it is just the same as the others, but this time you're on the iceberg, and there's not a lot of room to move around. So I recommend coordinating with your team and maybe moving counterclockwise or clockwise together as a team so that you don't go down very easily. So now, once that pack-a-punch is done, the equipment is going to go off the device, and now you're going to be trying to survive. And this is basically the last step and the hardest step of the entire Easter egg. So once again, you're going to be getting kills, and the first place that this area is going to stop is the cargo hold, and you need to stay inside of this orb the entire time. There's also going to be lava on the ground, and you will see rocks that you can step on so you don't get damaged by the lava. The next place it stops is the Lighthouse Cove, and once again, you're just going to get kills and stay inside of the orb. The next place that it stops is the Lighthouse Station, and once again, you're just going to get kills. Then you're going to go up the lighthouse, and you're going to zip line across to the facility, and the orb, as you can see, is going to be traveling towards you. You want to stay inside of it as much as possible, because you will get like ticks of 10 damage for like every couple seconds you're out of the orb. And last but not least, it will finally end at the human infusion area after walking it through the entire facility, staying inside the orb, and then you're going to get quotes from the characters in that orb. Then you go and bring it back to the top of the lighthouse, and he is going to take it up. And now what you do is go to the sun deck one more time, look at the lighthouse. He's going to flash a beam of light, and then you can claim the Agarthian device, and all the way in the back of the ship where the soup was. So anyways, guys, that is the entire Easter egg. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Twitter, and I will reply as soon as I possibly can. You can also comment down below if you're looking for more players to help you with the Easter egg or do the Easter egg with on PS4, Xbox, or PC. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, if you did enjoy the video, please do me a favor and drop a like and subscribe if you're new. And if you're doing no subscribing, let me know down below in the comment section. My name is GregFPS, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.